Shri N.K.Premachandran.
Thank you, Chairman sir, for affording me this opportunity to speak on the Banking Regulation Amendment Ordinance as well as the Bill 2020. Sir, I fully support the statutory resolution moved by Sri Manish Tiwari ji, and I strongly and vehemently oppose the Banking Regulation Amendment Bill 2020 moved by the Honorable Finance Minister. Before opening my remarks, I would like to appreciate that the Honorable Finance Minister is very patiently sitting in the other chamber of the House and is giving a very good message to the whole Parliament and to the country. That is, Madam is sitting along with our other honorable members in the other chamber. I could witness it. I want to place it, my appreciation on that good gesture. Sir, when I do oppose the bill, the reasons for opposition is it is having the far-reaching consequences in the cooperative sector. This amendment bill, number one, my opposition is it is encroaching into the powers of the state government in general and the cooperative sector in particular. See, we are having a federal constitution. It is rightly pointed out by the mover of the statutory resolution, Sri Manish Tiwari ji, regarding the federal principles of the constitution. See, absolutely, banking is within the purview of the union list, but at the same time, the cooperative sector is with the state list, and the state should be taken into confidence. I would like to know from the Honorable Minister whether the state governments were consulted, because when you are taking or encroaching into a subject which is within the purview of the state list in Schedule 2, whether the state governments were taken into confidence before making a legislation on a subject in which the state government is also having the authority to legislate. And though banking is in the union list, I fully agree that the cooperative banks are in the state list. So the cooperative sector in India has played a very pivotal role, played a very important role in the banking industry. There are 1,540 cooperative banks in the urban sector, and the depositor base, so many members have already spoke, 8.6 crores having total savings of 5 lakh crore. Sir, to my experience in my state of Kerala, we are having a very rich experience of successful functioning of the cooperative sector in our state. Sir, Mr. Chairman, sir, you may kindly see that more than 50% of the credit societies in India is in Kerala. The poor and marginalized sections of the society are mainly depending on the cooperative banks for their immediate needs. Cooperative societies and banks are big relief to the common people, and my suggestion is it should be promoted and it should be encouraged, the cooperative sector of financing and the cooperative sector of banking. Sir, coming to the provisions of the bill, the bill, as rightly the Honorable Finance Minister has stated in the House, the bill mainly proposes 3 major amendments to the Banking Regulation Act of 1949. But when there are only 3 amendments, you have to see that there are so many amendments within the clause or within the section of Section 56. Section 3, Section 45 and Section 56. These are the 3 provisions which are proposed to be amended. Sir, by virtue of amendment to Section 3 of the Banking Regulation Act of 1949, this is not applicable to the primary agricultural credit societies. Suppose if it is having the name of bank or banker or withdrawal of check or something, definitely that will come within the purview of the Banking Regulation Act, and that will be becoming a big problem for the banks. I know in my constituency, the bank, the Honorable Chairman is well aware of SNV Regional Cooperative Bank, one of the best leading banks in South Kerala. It is facing criminal prosecution from the criminal prosecution only because of the reason that it is using the word bank. So that has to be reviewed. That is my, so sir, let me conclude within 2-3 minutes. No, and yes. Another one is Section 45. That is Section 45 RBI is having the authority to make a scheme for protecting the interest of the public, reconstruction and amalgamation without declaring the moratorium. Sir, coming to the amendment to Section 56, the applicability of Banking Regulation Act is extended to all cooperative banks. Sir, Section 36 AAA, it was only applicable to multi-state cooperative banks, but now it is made applicable to all the banks. So RBI, so sir, my point is the Reserve Bank of India is a regulator and it is becoming the entire authority of all the cooperative banks. Sir, they are having, the Reserve Bank of India is having so many functions. They are burdened with so many functions. How the, sir, one second.
Please conclude.
I'm speaking within the purview of the bill. I'm not going out of it. So the Reserve Bank of India, how can the Reserve Bank of India?
There are number of speakers.
Yes. How can the Reserve Bank of India can have the administrative control over all these primary cooperative societies which are using the term bank or banker or drawing of checks? So my suggestion is kindly this bill may be sent to the Parliamentary Standing Committee and review may be taken so as to protect the cooperative sector in the country. With this words I
Thank you.
conclude. Thank
Sri
you very much.
Ravindra Kumar.